What's up, y'all? Logan, Combat Sports Commentary. See, I forgot my name real quick, but yeah, I'm back with a video. I do combat sports, so we gotta talk about boxing. This is all late, obviously. I'm sorry, y'all. I was busy, but Jaron Boots Ennis versus Mattice Stanionis. Um, two champions are going. I gotta make. There's two videos I gotta make. I like the four belt system, and I'm sorry to tell y'all. I know there should be one champion, but I enjoy the four belt system because it creates storylines for sure. It creates a lot of crazy storylines, and it does elevate people's names. And it gives the underdog, and like the IBF gives those underdog fighters a chance, bro. Like if you think about it, Michael Chandler. I mean, outside of Bellator, like if you think about it through UFC purposes, like you got people who go to war and they don't get any recognitions, you won't ever remember their name. Like they don't have any more accomplishments except for the win and besides their name. But at least they were they were able to reach a championship. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that devalues what a championship is. To each their own. But yeah, Boots, he got the job done. I had a feeling he's gonna knock this guy out. Got the job done, knocked out Stanionis, and he did it. He did it pretty. He looked it like he did it pretty easily. Boots is a big guy. He's a really big guy, but he somehow makes 147. I don't. I don't know. Like I guess like Boots is just. He's an interesting type of fighter because he has a lot of skill, but I don't know why he gets hit so much. I don't think he moves his head too. He doesn't move. My bad. I was chewing a minute, but he doesn't move his head a lot anymore in these fights. In his recent fights, he doesn't have some of that fluid motion that he had. But I guess it's because he doesn't really fight at the Philly. Like he's not fighting in a crazy Philly looking to lean back and slip those shots. He's looking to punish that boy. Like he's looking to punish. I really like that he's a big body puncher. Break his opponent down. I heard Bill Haney talking about Boots Ennis fight. I'm a Devin Haney fan. I'm a fanboy. I'm sorry. I'm a Devin Haney fanboy. I like Devin Haney. Y'all can hate me for that. I like Devin Haney. He's just good. He's just a good guy. Even though he's arrogant, he's just a regular cool guy. Like y'all be hating these fighters too much. Like I like Devin Haney. He's a cool dude. But obviously Boots would. I think Boots would beat Devin Haney. I could see it be a competitive fight because I need to see Haney at 147. So I need to see these guys at 4-7. By the way, Ryan Garcia might. If Ryan versus Boots, he might be able to take the top off. I don't want to say too much about that, but he might be able to take the top off. That's all I can say. He got hit by a few right hands, but Stanionis had nothing for Boots. He's not been active. Obviously, activity rules in this sport. Easy championship win. It was an easy unification. Personally, I think that Boots should unify against. Can he get a Brian Norman Jr. fight? It seems like Brian Norman Jr. I kind of think he wanted to build his skills a little bit more before fighting a Boots Ennis. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes after Boots Ennis now, after the fight. He knows that Boots Ennis can get hit. Brian loves war, bro. I think it was Rocha. Bro, that Mexican dude he went to war with was crazy. Like, Brian loves war, but everybody knows after you go through a lot of wars, you start getting PTSD. You start getting PTSD. I'm telling you, a lot of fighters, you get PTSD from the wars. Tim Tszyu had that problem, but he came back. And Tim Tszyu did pretty good that like a few weeks ago. I like that fight. Dude, when I saw Berkloff, what that boy Money Murder, what Murder B did to him, that is the most exciting fight ever to me, though. Anybody, go watch Tim Tszyu's like second to last fight. Insane. He got knocked out, but crazy fireworks. But yeah, Jaron, great fight. I think he can become undisputed. Him versus Brian Norman Jr. is the big fight to me. I think he's gonna destroy Barrios. Barrios, not a really big puncher. Vargas doesn't really do too much that well. He kind of got a little. He grabbed that title. It was just a cash grab. He was just able to grab that title because of the PBC. But good job, Boots. I want to see. There's a lot of exciting matchups for you. I hopefully he continues to unify the division. I hope he doesn't take a step down or have to take a mandatory here, because it's pretty early in the year. I think he can afford at least one more big unification. Maybe fight a mandatory in the summer, then a big unification in December. But we'll see how it goes for Boots. I believe Raymond Ford also fought. He won that fight. I didn't get to watch that fight, but good job on Ford. I really like Raymond Ford's style at 130. I think Oshaki versus Ford, that's a close fight I want to see. Also, I'm going to do a Nick Ball review on Raymond Ford versus Nick Ball. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what fight y'all watched, but Raymond Ford he beat Nick Ball pretty clearly in that 126 fight. If y'all saw the 12th round, Nick Ball was on the brink of complete death. A lot of the shots Nick Ball threw were being blocked. He didn't have really anything for Ford in that fight except for the first 4 rounds. Okay, give him that. But after that, he wasn't really working with Ford. Like, Ford was hitting him really clean, really crispy. And I'm sorry, to me, it's a big robbery. I don't know why Eddie Hearn, he just took it on the chin. But to me, that fight makes me so mad. I want to review it because I think that was a pretty clearly Raymond Ford win. I just don't really see it going Nick Ball's way. I love to do a round by round on that. But yeah, we had a good weekend of boxing. I don't really keep up with anything else, but I'm gonna keep y'all informed and like and subscribe.